Stand up. Touch.
Trouble!
Great ball, son. Maxie, well done. Beatty, well done.
Up in the feet, bud! Up in the feet, bud! Maxie!
Stand!
You're tight.
Rudder! Too easy! In we get! Oh yeah! Mike, out you come, Mike! Time, Jude! Yes, Louis!
Right back's on! Electric big man! Maxie!
Come on, Nick! Trouble! Take him off!
Maxie, drop! Got narrow stone! Yes, no. Good Maxie.
Kyle, remember what I said? What did I tell you before the fucking game? Fucking listen! Move to your right! You fucking idiot! Yes! Referee!
Another push in the back line! I'm with it!
Here we go, Gavin! Get it back to time! Hold it! Go on, El, you're there, El. George! Come here, Lacey! Yes, George! JD!
Relax, Jordan, relax! Can you get Jordan?
Tidy it up! Come on!
Free! Rat!
Start taking better. Come on!
Put it down! Green line, Steve! Green line, Patty!
Tight!
Yes, get round off!
Got him, Stone! Got him, Stone!
Stay in there, off.
Out to him, Josh! Nibble, Josh!
Gav, in between the spots, yeah? Gav, spots.
Keep on, Stone! Keep on tight! Great areas going! Take him on! Wider! Come on, Jim! Come on, Jim! Travel! Take him on! Get the ball! Get it!
No!
Switch on!
Switched on!
Come on, keep doing it.
Got a bad little area that is Dean Evans, tremendous. Sorry, that's what get out of here! Put it in there! Travel out! Get in the box! Take him on! He's on the edge!
We're done! Elias, your boy there!
And turn him! Good decision, get up early!
Good, Joseph, well done!
Got him, James! You got him! Come on, now you're in!
Next shuffle in, next shuffle central!
Yes, James! How we got? Keep him in! You've got him! Go on, keep him in there, James!
Guys, welcome back to SNTTV. A great week of football, really great results, points on the board. How do you find it, Gary?
I mean, overall, when you take the 2 wins over the bank holiday into consideration with a point today, you know, I'm happy with the 7 points. little bit disappointing today. You know, a little bit of a feel a little bit deflated because I feel that it's 2 very big points that we've dropped today. But going back to last weekend to go to Truro and then Corby and get maximum points, you know, is it's an achievement. It's something we have to be happy with. So I think that adds to the frustrations today. You know, a squad that's capable of doing what it's done last weekend. It'd have been just nice to go and reinforce that with 3 home points today, arguably against the side who probably didn't cause us anywhere near the problems that the other 2 teams over the bank holiday, you know, were capable of.
Yeah, I thought we played. Just thinking about today's game now, we played well. We didn't play, you know, exceptionally well, and I don't think Paulton really caused us too many issues, did they, Nathan? I think we dealt with whatever they gave us, and I don't know. I can't really talk too much about today's game. It was just an average game, I suppose.
Come on the road. They come on the road with caution. They've come to pick up a point. They've left with a point, and I think that's why probably the disappointment is. Neither keeper makes a save, really, across 95 minutes. 2 penalties are the only goals conceded in the game. No real chances where you look like should have scored or looks like we're going to score on both sides. So for me, disappointing, a bit flat. We didn't really get out of the traps. We kept the game in front of them, didn't get behind them enough, and we didn't pose them a bigger problem, as Gaz has said, that we had to face on the road and then still grind out results. So I think that's where our disappointment was. We didn't show that killer instinct that we showed over the last 2 games coming into this home game.
Zebra, is that what made it a bit tricky today, the way they sort of sat in? They didn't really press us and get in our faces like we've seen other sides do, and did we just perhaps lack a bit of imagination today, perhaps?
Yeah, I think they've hit the nail on the head. You know, we've gone and watched them, so the lads were fully aware of what was in front of them, and arguably they made probably 2 or 3 changes from what we thought was coming, and they would have been probably a better side than we saw today. I think, like you said, the frustrating thing, I go back to the Redditch game, probably at home in the first 20 minutes when we had that spell, a bit of pressure. I think, you know, you can't play in front of teams. I think you can, and I think we want, you know, the fans, we want to see us play football, but in the end of the day, we come here to, you know, win games of football and score goals. And I think that is, as the lad said, the most frustrating thing is everything's been in front of them, and they've probably gone away with what their objective was, and obviously our objective was 3 points. We're at home. We know what's against. We know we set a team out to go and get 3 points, and obviously we come away with 1. So for us, it feels like 2 points dropped, and in many ways, you know, as if we've lost the game, because obviously our ambitions are high. But as Gaz said, over the, you know, sort of 3 games, 7 points isn't a bad return. But in my eyes, I think if we crank up a few more gears, it should be 3 points. And I think, listen, you know, we've had a good chat with the lads in there. You know, we know, you know, they know how we feel, and more importantly, we know what they feel and what they feels like. And the most important thing is we're all saying the right things, and we all want to get better, because obviously we can't draw home games against teams that aren't really coming out to win the game. So if a team's coming in not to win, then we have to make sure they defend for 90 minutes. And as Nave said, the keeper ain't made a save, so they defended comfortably, because we haven't really, you know, caused them enough problems.
Yeah, it's like Gary said, the 7 points out of the 3 games. It probably today wasn't the game where you thought you'd get a draw. You were expecting a win today. So, but overall, we've made a good start to the season. We've got some good points up on the board now, and the squad's building with confidence, and there's still players to come back. What were you looking like now with injuries and stuff, Nave?
I think we've just got lads. You know, we've got big lads, key lads on the sidelines injured. I think most games we had, for example, 2 natural forwards to throw up there. We're having to put makeshift bodies up there. I don't think we've really had a situation where we've been able to put 2, when I say fit, and had enough minutes on their belt up there to really go and really pose teams problems. So I think in respect of when I think about the results and that side of things, the lads that have gone up there have done as best they can do out of position, so to speak. So we've had to adapt our game and obviously the way they play to that a little bit. But in terms of on the table, obviously Matty Nolan's not too far away, so hopefully he may train this week and we can get some minutes into him. Chris Dillon, we're still unsure of him. That's something that he's had a look at today, which is still not right. Nathan Freight with ankle injuries, you never know how long it can or take, so it's just a case of we've built a squad that should be able to also cope when we have problems like the ones we're facing at the minute. It's very rare to, you know, be missing all your forwards and only have 1 forward, out and out forward. But that's what a squad's for, and you roll your sleeves up, you find a way, and we'll continue to find a way. There's no panic. We know that we've got 3 massive players that will feel like new signings to come, and once they get going and there's more hunger within the camp, you know, that side of it won't be a problem. But for the time being, we'll persevere and we'll just keep trying to do the best with what we've got available to us.
Yeah, it's hard enough starting a new season as it is without all these injuries starting off. You expect that to filter in a few months down the line, don't you? But like you say, the squad is soaking that up, and I must say, I've just got to mention Arthur Lee. I think he's fitted in tremendously with this new system, and he is getting on the score sheet. It's half expecting him to notch one today, but I just thought I'd pick him out. I think he's done really well. He's made a good start, hasn't he?
Yeah, what I'd say about Arf is, you know, what he does possess is a good ability and awareness to go forward and join in. He's got good engine, he's a good fitness lad, so he has possessed that. You know, obviously as a goalkeeper, I'm always mindful of the defensive responsibility because it comes with two. So whether you play with wing backs, two and out wingers, four sitting midfielders, there's an element of up and down on the line that you have to do, and you have to do it with acuteness and make sure you do it at the right time. And I think for the goals, like you said, he's picked the right time. He's found in the box. We know he can finish. We know he possesses a good left foot, and you know he'll keep growing and he'll keep learning, and we'll keep teaching him. And that's football. You know, we've got players in the camp, not just season players, but players that you can also still develop and can get more out of. So credit to the lad.
Gary, you've got 2 training sessions to look forward to this week ahead of a local away game for a change, Biggleswade, just down the road. It's always a feisty affair with them, and obviously you guys being with Owlsley previously, you've played them many times as well. How are you going to set up for that one without giving too much away?
Yeah, well, what we do is we'll have a chat before Tuesday and Thursday, maybe pick the bones out of what's happened today, and you know, have a think about, you know, how we'll prepare for that game, but probably a little bit too early to go into exactly how we'll set up or what we'll do. We know what to expect from Biggleswade. We know a lot about them and look forward to going there. But you know, that's something that we'll wait until Tuesday to speak about and then move forward from there.
And I guess I don't know if you know the FA Cup tie we're waiting for today. That was a draw today, St Ives and Deerham 2-2. So they'll be replaying Tuesday night. So anyone going down to watch that one, or?
I'm sure one of us will be there. So there's a responsibility that we have. You know, we have to watch games so we know what we're coming at. ZC said it earlier. We watch teams so we know what we're coming up against. I think that's half the battle in football. You need to have no surprise on the day, and we can filter that information in training as we're used to when we've been in the pro game. You get good information, and we act in no different way.
Excellent. Thanks for talking to us, guys, and well done on the road this week. Brilliant stuff.
Cheers.
Cheers.